And Johnie Olkosky and Marissa Brown. Coach Cooper, nice win for the Lady Hilltoppers. If you give us your thoughts, then we'll open the floor for questions.
Yeah, they had me nervous when we started the game, that was for sure. But, you know, we're a team that's just continuing to grow with that stuff. And quick starts have not been a specialty of ours, and we're working on that. But overall, I think what you saw was the product we're fighting so hard to consistently get. And that is a team that plays together on both ends of the floor and then puts ourselves in a position to be successful. And that's what it was. It wasn't just one player. These two had tremendous games. Their numbers are off the charts. But we got a great lift from the bench today. We got a great lift from other people. And it's not just that, it's the defensive end. Okay? And looking from one game to the other, we just took a tough loss on the road that we had a chance to win. To come up here and grow from that moment is huge for us because we didn't get the stops we needed down there at West Virginia State. Come up here, protect our home court. These guys did a great job and got stops down the stretch that allowed us to be successful.
You mentioned you had slow starting. You had a bad start like this yet this year? I mean, I don't think you could have had a much of a worse of a start.
No, I don't think so, but I would have to look back, and in all honesty, there might have been one or two that was close. That was definitely a brutal start, but the thing that I think you see with us is there's no panic, and that's not just the coaching staff, that's the players. And it comes back to our mantra of our program, and that's we live life a possession at a time. And the way we shoot the ball and the dominant force we have inside with this young lady next to me, we're never out of a game. It's just about getting back in there and focusing a little bit more. But yeah, that start was brutal. It's right up there with the worst we've had, that's for sure.
She seemed like she really turned the tide. You got the ball to her more in the second quarter, and it kind of really sparked you guys.
Yeah, and that's what we have to do. I mean, I say this all the time. I'm not sure that there's a better post player. I know there isn't in our league. And I am confident this is one of the best post players in the country. I say it all the time. I don't think she fully believes me. I think she thinks it's coach speak. But I genuinely mean it. Her numbers are off the charts. She shoots a high percentage, and she's a force. So for us, when we've got shooters around her, a lot of times it is pound it in and then get them to start overreacting to her, and that'll open things up for our guards. So she is a focal point of ours.
It seemed like, I'm sorry, Josh, no, it seemed like that worked to perfection today because, you know, they focused in on her and opened things up, and Johnny got some open looks and knocked them down.
Yeah.
So.
Jay, you shot the ball really well. You got anything to say?
No, my teammates, they made that happen, setting screens, hitting me when I was open, Audrey hitting gaps and kicking it out. But it was a collective team win. We played well together, and that shows. Making shot 54% from the floor. And that's because we took good shots. We had wide open shots because we moved the ball.
With her being on the bench, a little bit of foul trouble there in the fourth quarter, and you had three really big threes. Seemed like it really helped. What was your mindset going that?
We just had to work harder on defense because that's where we struggled a bit because we were smaller, but that just opened the floor more for us on offense, getting to spread the court out and hit gaps and get to the rim and shoot threes.
And I'd like to piggyback that question for her. I think what you see is a veteran player being a veteran, and that's one thing that people don't see a lot in our program, and that's the fact that academically we are grown up. We're not grown up as far as winning basketball games and experience, but we do have a couple pieces that have been with us for multiple years, and Johnny's one of them. And she makes us go. She is probably one of the most undervalued players around because people don't see what she does for me, what she does for this program. And it was great to see her rewarded with getting through that adversity and closing this game for us because she did a great job of it along with Marissa.
Let's talk about this little bit of a role you guys have been on recently, and 20-plus points, and however, was it 8 straight games I think it was?
I think this year I just had a different mindset than last year. I struggled last year, and my teammates this year helped me a lot also.
Were you seeing anything in that second quarter when they were feeding you the ball? No.
You know, she's somebody that is just really ran with what I've asked her to do and what we've asked her to do as a program. She committed a lot in the preseason. I mean, I think she probably came in, you could say honestly, scared about what we were going to do with, you know, our first year of conditioning and so on. But you saw, I think one of the biggest plays in the game was Marissa run a lane unbelievably hard, and they started flaring out at our shooters because we were shooting the ball so well. And she busted the cut, and she outran 2 kids that are far more athletic than she is. But her desire, conditioning, and everything else has come a long way, and that's part of her success too.
Okay, after, you know, and you referenced a couple games that you had opportunities to close out and you weren't able to, and after closing this game out, how do you build off of this for going forward?
I think it's just enjoy this moment. Like, enjoy it. You know, we're a team that is struggling to find the consistency, especially with the winning, but it's not due to lack of effort. You know, there's a lot of times that people see wins and losses and they think like, man, it is just, you know, these kids can't figure it out. They're not trying that hard. That's not it. We are a program full of people. There's no one that wants this worked out more than we do as players and as coaches. And this university deserves that, and we work tremendously hard. So it's enjoy this moment so we can hang on to the feeling of it. And then wake up after tomorrow being an off day on Monday, go back to work and get ready for our road trip. But with the mentality that we've been keeping all year, and that's we're 1-0 tonight, we're 1-0 tomorrow on our off day. We'll wake up Monday and we're back to 0-0, and we have to go fight and claw for everything because we have not arrived yet. And we have to stay hungry with the idea of playing as hard as we played today. And I think a statistic that shows how far this team's come, look at what we did offensively. You know, Johnie brought it up. We shot 54% from the field. Coach Collins might have one of the best, most stout defenses in our league and in our region. I mean, he's a phenomenal coach and he's a phenomenal defensive coach. And we went at him and our kids moved the ball, and it was fun to watch. I can't wait to watch the game. I may watch it tonight during the celebrating of it because I just can't wait to see how you guys played together. It was a thing of beauty out there.
Yeah. Is that as well as you guys have run it this year, you think, for an extended stretch?
Yes, absolutely. To play the way we played for 3 quarters was absolutely huge. That, for the consistency standpoint, that's absolutely true.
Guys, congratulations, great job. Appreciate you coming back to talk to us.
Thank you, guys.